The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. TGIF, man. I hope everybody's having a great morning. I hope we're up. I hope we're after it. I hope we're doing our thing, man. It's absolutely a great Friday today, guys, man. I see some of my boys up in the house. Mr. P, Selmo, Seiko, doing the thing over there, talking to each other in the chat in the morning, man. I love to see that. I love to see everybody up and saying hello to each other and representing the fam, baby. Representing the fam, and that's what we love, man. Good morning, man, and happy Friday. Yo, the markets, though, they're okay. They're starting that rebound. We're starting that rebound, man. We're starting to come around. We're starting that rebound. We're starting to move up. And after that dip, after all that fear, that had the fear of the rate increases, had the fear of the government trying to bring crypto down, had the fear of all of this stuff that was surrounding cryptocurrency, and made our way through it and starting that rebound. I just hope that you guys took advantage of the situation and bought the dip. And I hate everybody always says buy the dip, baby, buy the dip, buy the dip. But in some of these cases like this, like it's really important, if you knew cryptocurrency was coming back, which we all knew that in relatively short order, which is starting to rebound a little bit now after a couple of days, buying that dip and swing trading that, or buying that dip to long hold it, depending on how you want to play it, was a smart move. And we talked about some of that on here about what I was buying, it is what it is, man. And I hope everybody took advantage of that. I hope everybody bought that dip. I bought more Jasmine. I bought more of the Graph. I bought more, added a little bit of XRP just because what they're doing over there and how they're building on the ledger over there in other countries and stuff. They're really starting to show up. They're really starting to show up and show out. Just got to get this case moving a little bit. Bought some more Chainlink. Obviously bought some more Polkadot on that dip because Polkadot was cheap, baby. I told you guys on here on Wednesday that I wasn't gonna buy Pepe into a certain level. And we talked about that level. But what I did was I opened up another position in Pepe for a short position, waiting for that bad boy to run a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and just make a little bit of profit off of that and go ahead and swing that a little bit. And so, that's some of the things that I did, making some money out here. Did not add too much to my Jasmine bag in that second position I opened up because just holding it there. I think that they're ready to run. I think they're ready to go. So we'll see if we can make some money, but I definitely took advantage of the situation, took advantage of the down market. I am buying some Ethereum under $3,000. I think that's a good buy right there with where that's at right now. So definitely have bought some more of that. So, yo, what's up, Mr. P? What's up to my man Selmo? What's up to my man Seiko? Seiko always keeping it 120, man. Always, always, always. It is Friday, baby. It is Friday, and we are at it, man. We're gonna go ahead and get after it. Your boy, you know what I'm saying. Your boy got payroll to do on Friday. You guys know that. So, get about an hour. About an hour or something. Yo, Seiko, you give me $50. You buying a dip? I know you was out there buying a dip. I know for a fact you was out there buying that dip, baby. So yeah, so we go ahead, we get right into it. We get right after it, man. See what's up, see what's good this morning with these markets and where our money is going to move today, because ultimately that's all we care about is making that money. And let's see what our money's going to do today for us. The Asian markets, they close, man. They close a little rough, man. They got it rough over there, man. Japan is getting popped right now with inflation and everything else, man. They are getting popped. What's up, the Junior? Good morning, brother. I see you out there on X posting your butt off, man. That's what we love to see, man. We love to see that, man. I love to see my guys out there telling people about the market, man. I love that, man. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Always 120. Always 120. I'm pushing. Yeah. All right, man. It is always 120 heat. What's going on, my brother? My brother, what's up, man? Good morning to you, man. Happy Friday. But yeah, the Asian markets, they didn't really leave us too great. But yo, the European markets picked it up and really, really showed up and showed out so far today. They're looking strong. And obviously the United States markets are bouncing back in the pre-market from their lows, man. So definitely markets looking strong today. Jobs report came out the other day and it looked really, really good. Wages aren't going up, but there's a lot of hiring going on. So got to get them wages up, and then we'll be straight. But be careful of stagflation. Nobody's talking about it, but stagflation is real, brother. And if we hit stagflation, we are in trouble. Just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. I bet is up, which means Bitcoin should be good today. I tried to make a couple videos yesterday. YouTube, man, took like hours to upload them. So I didn't get the one out about the market. So I'm gonna hold back. I'll probably put that one out today. But BlackRock, the IBIT ETF, they literally quit buying Bitcoin about 6 days ago. I'm not sure if they're buying today. And it was just due to people selling off on this particular stock right here, the IBIT. They just didn't need to buy anymore. They quit buying it. And then when the market flipped and went down a little bit, they sold a lot because they didn't have to hold it. But everybody says it's BlackRock selling. Really, it's these people that own these IBIT ETFs that are really buying and selling the market, right? BlackRock doesn't come out and say, "Oh, we're just going to dump on the market," right? No, it's dictated by the ETF. So, if that outflow goes, then the outflow goes. But it's all good. It's all good. They're coming back. They'll come back, baby. They'll come back. There's reports where the ETFs now are going to start getting into 401k plans. They're going to start doing all that, which is going to make people long-term hold. So doing what they're supposed to be doing for the long term. Hong Kong spot Bitcoin ETF went live, waiting for the spot Ethereum ETF to go live, and then that should help Ethereum as well. So gotta love that. Gotta love that. So moving over to the cryptocurrency market, we got market cap $2.2 trillion, dropped a little bit just since we even got on stream, dropped about $1 billion. It's up about 1.8% in a 24-hour. But here's the key, guys. Look at this. I've been watching this over the past couple days. The volume, the 24-hour trading volume is getting absolutely crushed, which means there's just not a lot of people trading crypto right now. That volume is getting smoked, man. It's down 18.8% in the 24 hours right now. But when I recorded a video yesterday, it was down at a 26% trading volume in 24 hours, down 26%, man. the volume is getting smoked, man. So one, people aren't buying and selling, and two, people are just holding. A lot of people are holding, and then a lot of there's not a lot of new money coming in, which just smokes that volume. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index in at 49 in neutral. We should be in neutral for where we are right now. No surprise there, right? No surprise that we're in neutral. With a Bitcoin sitting at 58.9, at 58.96, we damn sure ain't in greed. But it's a great opportunity. It's a slow grind back up to that 60K. The Fed came out, said that they were going to keep interest rates level. There was no talk about a cut anywhere in the near future. I think September. But with that particular talk, you're going to look and see this trade sideways for a little while, just for everybody to digest that. And that's what we're seeing in Bitcoin right now, 58,900. It was at 59,000 when I woke up this morning. So it's starting to lose a little bit of steam. Ethereum's lagging behind, only up 0.8% in 24 hours. If you notice, guys, Ethereum has been lagging behind Bitcoin in this whole run. Like, when Bitcoin's up, 2-3%, Ethereum might only be up 0.5%. It's really been lagging behind. Junior says no rate cuts this year. I'm not. He may be right. I got hope that the data will come in a little bit better, but man, Junior may be right. I mean, if we don't start to turn that data around, we're not going to get a rate cut. At least until the election. Yeah, they say politics don't play a role in it, but it does. B&B sitting up there under that $562, up about 0.6%. Solana getting crushed right now. Solana's getting murdered in this downturn. Solana's probably took the biggest step back, in my opinion, from these top tokens, but Solana bounced right back too. So I mean, we're $200. Just a couple weeks ago, we're $230, $240. I mean, it's up 0.6% on the day, but Solana's getting beat up pretty good. I don't know where the bottom is for Solana, like before it goes on that massive tear again, that massive run again. But it's got to be close to being set in. Yeah, it is, Junior. But that bottom's got to be getting close for Solana. XRP sitting at 51 cents, guys. XRP, not really, you look at the hourly, the day, the 7-day, not really performing too well at 51 cents. But XRP's got a lot of stuff going on. And this is what I was talking about clearing some of that stuff up. You look, a lot of these are trying to run over the 24 hours. Solana's just kind of sitting here. I mean, XRP is just kind of sitting here idle. They've got to clear some of this stuff up if they want this token really to take off. I mean, that's why I'm begging for. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. That's why I'm begging for that settlement, because these who's getting hurt right here. These guys, everybody like us who's holding XRP, we're the only ones getting hurt. Gary told me. Oh boy. What's going on? Old Dave, what's going on? Good morning. Dogecoin sitting here at 13 cents, not doing too bad today, holding up pretty good in the market. Cardano, guys, I like Cardano, man, at 44 cents. I'm gonna pick some of this up. If it keeps going down, I'm gonna pick a nice size bag of Cardano up, man. They're a slow mover. They're not somebody that's gonna come out the gate. They're not somebody that's gonna come out the gate and just do a big huge run up. They're a slow mover, but they're solid. SHIB not doing too bad in this market. A lot of stuff going on with SHIB too, man. Be careful with SHIB. Avalanche sitting around $33.44 right now, up a little bit on the 24 hours. Polkadot, I bought some more Polkadot during this downturn. Not doing too well right now in this whole overall market. I mean, it's down only 0.3% on the hour, 0.3% on the 24-hour, up 2.1% on the week. But um, again, I was buying this the other day right around 640, 650. So depending on where you got in is depending on how happy you are or how mad or how upset you are right now with Polkadot. I love Polkadot. I think Polkadot's going to go on an absolute monster run, monster run, monster run. Um, Chainlink sitting at 1353, not doing too bad. Again, same boat. Needs some more positive upward movement. Matic 71 cent right now, up about 0.7 cent on a 24 hour. So not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Let's scroll down here to the bottom. Let's see what some of these. Uh let's see what some of these under 50s are doing. Pyth, you guys, I did pick up some more Pyth the other day. I think I got it at like 50 cents. I like Pyth. It reminds me of an early chain link. This thing was up to $1, during that last little run up. It was up to $1. It's sitting at 51 cents. I really like this project. They are only one or two partnerships away from being a major player in this space. Reminds me of an early chain link. Jasmine dropped under that penny 7, that 1.7. This morning when I woke up, it was at that 1.7. Dropped under there, down 2.16% on the day, but that's just a consolidation from overnight. They didn't do too bad overnight, so um, we'll take that. We'll take that. Go ahead. Let's see what the bubbles are doing for us this morning. Now that looks like progress. That looks like progress, y'all. That looks like progress right there. Look at Bonk, 7.4% in 24 hours. H bar's had a nice run in like the past 2 weeks. They've had a really nice run. Pepe, 4.7% as well. Over here, sitting over here on a day, 4.7%. Yo, Pepe is solidifying itself as the number 3 meme coin out there. Pepe is by far, everybody wants to compete with Pepe, but Pepe is the number 3 meme on the board. There's no doubt about it. When you look at this thing, and we come back up here, and I love Bonk, guys. I love Bonk, and a couple of the other ones, but I'm not. You guys know I am a real true believer in Pepe. We look at the meme coins; it's sitting at number 3. It should be sitting at number 3 right now, right where it is. I mean, we look at Bonk made a big run up the board past couple weeks, but Floki has been the biggest mover of the top ones. Floki's absolutely been on a monster over the month, a monster run up the board. So don't sleep on Floki either. But yo, I don't know. I think Pepe is going to do massive gains in the bull run, just massive. And here's the thing: is people are out here chasing right now, and I agree. Put some money in some of these lower market cap, meme coins. I mean, you guys know I'm trading like crazy over there on the Ape Dot store with them real low market caps. But ultimately, the majority of your money needs to be right here at these bargains. I mean, you look at Jupe. Jupe's actually done really well. It's up to $1 right now. It's done really well in this market. On a little bit of a down today in this hour, but it's done really good. Yo, watch out for Crow because their blockchain starting to pick up. The volume over there starting to ramp up. It's starting to ramp up. Good morning, Elmo. Good morning. It's starting to ramp up over there on Chronos, guys. Pay close attention to Crow. They're starting to release meme coins over there. Their volume starting to pick up. People are starting to put Crow in their conversations. And I'm telling you, if they can just get some meme coins over there to run halfway decent, and you put that on top of crypto.com, Crow's going to do its thing, man. And Crow's not going to sit out. Crypto.com is way too big. Crow's not going to just sit back and do nothing. So that Chronos chain over there, you're starting to hear about more and more memes over there that are kind of running a little bit. They're kind of taking off. I mean, they're not as big as the ones on Solana. They're not as big as the ones on Base, but they're starting to ramp up. So watch out. Watch out for Crow. It's coming silently. It's starting to gain ground. So from what I see over here, guys, I have a total of about 40 people in the stream, either on X or on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and smash that like button, and go ahead and share it out. If you're over there watching on X, go ahead and hit that little heart button down there, and go ahead and hit that little share button over there and share it out. Let people know that we're live. Helps the old algorithm as well. So really appreciate it. I don't mind that, people don't chat and things like that. Some people don't feel comfortable. I don't mind, but go ahead and show some love to the channel. At least hit the like button, and at least hit the go ahead and share button. So go watch out for Crow, guys. Watch out. Crow starting to slowly move. It's starting to slowly move up them charts, and when it does, Chronos, like I said, Crow's just not going to sit back and do nothing. Get into some of this news. Payroll due today, guys. So you're going to chat it up and be chatty Cathy's, because payroll's due today. So I gotta, we gotta run through. I gotta get off probably in a little bit under an hour. So, but Crow, yeah, let's Crow, baby. My bags on Crow have been packed for a long time. I've been a long Crow supporter. I think that blockchain, the whole ecosystem over there is one that you need to be in, because Crypto.com, the only thing they do is meet regulatory requirements in the countries that they operate in, right? You don't hear of Crypto.com getting kicked out of countries, not meeting regulatory requirements, going to jail, being in court, suing governments, all that stuff. You don't hear about all that, right? They're just slowly building and building more users, building and building more access to their exchange, and they're quietly behind the scenes just absolutely doing what they need to do. And the one thing that we know about Crow is they're not scared to spend money, right, on advertisement. They're not scared to advertise their product at a high level. We've seen that before. We've seen Super Bowl ads. We've seen ads all over the place. We've seen UFC sponsorships. We've seen sponsorships for different events. Crow will spend money to advertise, and that's what you want to see. That's what you want to, because when people look at crypto, you want them to associate crypto with your brand, and a lot of people do that with Crypto.com, and they've done a great. They're by far the best marketing exchange out there. They market themselves the best, so they'll get a lot of users just from that. Marketing is king in this space. People don't realize it. Marketing's king. I don't care if you're a small project, big project, medium-sized project that's not out yet. Marketing's king. Without marketing, nobody knows you're there. And if nobody knows you're there, nobody's going to buy your stuff. Nobody's going to use your products, all that stuff. So, Tether netted off $4.5 billion in Bitcoin gains, guys. So a while back, we talked about Tether buying a crap ton of Bitcoin when it was down, when it was way down. They were buying it up, and look at that. $4.52 billion in returns that they received from the Bitcoin that they bought on that downturn. Moonchain. I know I seen you posted about Moonchain in in one of your posts, Junior, and I know 2-Bit covers it. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I haven't had a chance to check it out, but yeah, Tether sitting on some nice hefty profits, guys, from their Bitcoin gains, which we like to see that. You know, you want to see these guys succeed, right? Um, and I'm not mad at Tether. I think that this is a great move. You know, the governments have been on Tether about what's Tether backed with. Is Tether really backed dollar for dollar with anything besides junk pieces of paper? Well, they started to back it with Bitcoin, and it's starting to pay dividends. Look at them dividends, guys. 4.52 billion starting to pay dividends. Good for Tether, right? Good for Tether. MicroStrategies. You guys know that this is one of the biggest Bitcoin holders in the world. They're starting to decentralize the ID on the Bitcoin network using oracles, guys. So now, is it really a big deal that MicroStrategies is starting to decentralize the ID? Absolutely not. What's a bigger deal to me, and what makes this newsworthy is now we start to see more and more mainstream companies, mainstream, you know, investment agencies now look at decentralization as an option to start developing their products, right? And if MicroStrategies was going to do anything in a decentralized world, obviously it was going to be on a Bitcoin. They were going to use oracles because that's what they own, that's what they invest in, that's what they do. So, um, but the more and more you can get mainstream into blockchain technology, the better off cryptocurrency is going to be, because then not only will you have XRP spending all their money to fight the SEC, and Coinbase spending all their money to fight the SEC, and Uniswap spending all their money to fight the SEC. Now you're going to have people like BlackRock and MicroStrategies and these guys now looking at the SEC going, yo, we like decentralization, we like blockchain, we like what they're doing over there. You need to go ahead and lay off, right? You need to go ahead and lay off. And when big money talks, the government listens. So definitely big move. The more and more we can bring these guys over here. So uh love to see MicroStrategies doing that. What this digital decentralized ID means, will it really take hold? Will people really use it? I have no idea. Don't really care. The only thing I care about is the fact that they're going to invest in blockchain technology, and they're probably going to put a lot of money behind it, which means they have to go to government and tell them to leave us alone. Uh, will the Feds cut rates? Crypto and Wall Street traders aren't betting on it. This is kind of what me and Junior were talking about a little bit this morning in the chat. I think September, if things go well, we could possibly see a slight rate cut. Uh, Junior says no rate cut this year. I'm not 100% disagreeing with him. We only need a couple more bad data points, and we're not going to get a rate cut this year. But the good part about it is uh, Wall Street and big time crypto investors are betting on no rate cut. So they're already pricing that into the market right now. And this is what you see over here. They're pricing this into the market right now. So when you look at these prices over here, they're pricing no rate cuts for 12 months into the market right now. And that's what you see as a price in. And unfortunately, you know, because inflation's so bad, not only in the United States, but around the world, I mean, like I said, Japan's getting smoked right now. You see crypto really pricing in a down year for any types of rate cuts, any types of economic recovery. Let's say it's probably not going to happen. You're probably going to see some real estate, starting with commercial, start to take a big hit here pretty soon. Um, you know, commercial real estate's hanging on by a thread right now, and it's probably going to teeter and fall over the edge, and so probably isn't residential real estate as well. You got to get ready for that. Got to see what's coming in front of your face before it comes, and it's already there. So So get ready for that. And I'm pretty sure that they're pricing that into the market too, along with a lot of these banks having to take that on the chin. Pretty sure some of the banks are pricing that into their market as well. So Coinbase, guys, $1.6 billion quarterly profits, guys. Coinbase is absolutely doing its thing, man. We talk about crypto.com, and I love crypto.com. I think crypto.com will be one of the major exchanges here in the United States, if not the number two major exchange here in the United States, and probably in the European nations as well. But Coinbase is on a whole nother level. They'll be the number one exchange. They're on a whole nother, they're operating on a level that none of the rest of these exchanges are even coming close to right now. They're holding a majority of the Bitcoin for the ETFs. They have their own layer 2 blockchain and base, which is absolutely exploding right now, right? And they have the most users right now spending the most money on their exchange, and they're netting $1.6 billion in quarterly returns. Quarterly returns, right? So think about that. So Coinbase is killing the market right now when it comes to centralized exchanges, and not even close. Nobody's even close, right, to what they're making. Binance is the number one exchange in the world, right, because they're worldwide, and the second exchange isn't even close when it comes to volume. But when it actually comes to producing profits that you can put on a piece of paper and say, this is how much our exchange made per quarter every year, throughout the year, Coinbase is killing it right now. Now the only thing they got to fix is every time the market starts to boom, their exchange can't go down. All right, Junior, have a good one, brother. TGIF, man. Because if you notice, every time the market really starts to take off, all of a sudden Coinbase has a glitch, right? Like, that's too obvious. They need to fix that. Or they just need to quit cutting their exchange off when the market's running so people can't sell at the top, right? They fix that, the FUD goes away. But Coinbase is is killing it right now, man. Killing it right now. So there we go with Coinbase. Let's see. Excuse me. We're gonna get into some, man. My allergies are tearing me up, man. I don't know if anybody else has allergies, but I got allergies, and they are freaking smoking me, man. Like, they are killing me up. They're killing me. Let's go ahead. Let's look at some of these decentralized lower market cap tokens that we watch on a daily over here to see how things are moving. Ponke guys over there on the Solana blockchain. We've been watching this one for a while. You guys know I've been in and out of this, in and out. Been swing trading this like crazy. It's up to 15 cents right now. Buying in between 9 and 10 cents, selling it at the top. Like right now, it looks like I'm selling them between 18 and 20 cents, depending on the run that it's on at that particular time. So it's almost getting to my sell point again. You see, I bought this dip right here, down in here, sell it up here. But I bought sold up in here, bought this dip here, sold here, bought I'm just putting buy and sell orders in on Ponke. It's pretty predictable to go ahead and sell it. I think it'll be around for the bull run. It's got a huge backing, huge community. So definitely swing trading it. I like the project. But I just hold on to wait. I don't want to hold on long term to too many meme coins. So swing trade that one because it's predictable. We talked a little bit about Jupiter sitting at $1.06 right now. I think Jupiter's going to be a major runner in this market. It's gonna be a major player over there on the Solana blockchain. Radium sucks. And Jupiter is probably the second. Jupiter's the new kid on the block. It's giving rewards. It's making people money. It actually runs a whole hell of a lot smoother than Radium, and they don't operate like they do on over there at Radium like you have dial up. So Jupiter's actually this token. To own this token, guys, you can stake it over there in the Jupiter platform. Get access to free airdrops for some tokens that are launching from their launch pad too. They just airdrop you the launch tokens and you get them for free. So not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. Uh Roost, yo, major downturn here. Uh, they say that there's a bot eating up the chart. They say they got that fixed last couple of days. You can see the last couple of days have been in green, starting to mid a red candle today though. Sitting at 2 cents right now. But hopefully they got that bot cleaned up that was tearing that chart up because it tore this chart up all the way down to a penny and a half. I did buy the dip. I bought the dip, waiting for the big swing up here. But yeah, that hopefully they got that bot fixed because if that was the bot that was tearing the chart up, it ate this chart up like crazy. But man, that thing's been on a downswing for a little while now. It definitely needs to push up. It needs some legs. It needs to push up. Bonk, you guys know I love Bonk, big Bonk supporter. I still believe that the Solana founders started Bonk, which I ain't mad at. I don't care. You needed the volume to kick your blockchain off. Do what you got to do to kick it off, and let's all make some money from it. And that's what's going on with Bonk right now. Bonk right now sitting at what's that? 4 5 zeros. 4 zeros, 4 zeros, 2604. Definitely had a great day yesterday. We talked about that big run up yesterday. I made a video about that big run up yesterday. You can go watch it when we're done here. It looks like we're starting to try to come in green today as well. Bonk's gonna be a runner, man. Bonk's got his track shoes on, and it's going to surpass a lot of them tokens that are above it right now, except for Pepe. It will not pass Pepe. It will not. I can tell you that right now. It will. In my opinion, this is DG's opinion. Take it for what it's worth. It will not pass Pepe on the charts, but that doesn't mean that you can't make a lot of money off it on the run up. Bonk very easily could be the number 4 meme token on the board, which is probably where it should be anyways. When it comes to popularity, when it comes to, actual volume, when it comes to all that stuff, it probably should be number 4. It should be Doge, Shib, Pepe, Bonk. That should be your top 4 right now as the market sits. But their market cap, they came out with too many tokens. It is what it is. They'll get to 4. We got Pepe sitting here, sitting at 507579. Not doing too bad. A little bit of a red candle this morning, but Pepe is actually doing its thing. It's actually, look at this. Look at yesterday. Take a look. Look at that. Look at that run up yesterday from this run up right here. Right. You got this big, huge run up where you were 5 days of straight green candles, right? Had a red, kind of traded sideways right here for a little while, even during that big market downturn, right? Which was right about here. You didn't see Pepe really get crushed too bad, right? Which lets you know that there's a lot of people that are holding that floor, right? They're holding that floor. You didn't see Pepe get crushed too bad, and then it started to recover a little bit quicker than the rest of the market. And it went on this 1 2 days of an upswing a little bit, and starting to pull back a little bit today, which I would expect that this candle is going to come in green on the day. When you look at this, it's going to come in green on the day. They'll eat that up. Is my thought for Pepe on the day. They'll eat that up. Like it's not that. But Pepe is outperforming the market. It really is. Brett over there on the base chain. Like Brett over there on the base chain, just because it's the biggest token over there, right? Roost probably, is sitting there, got a lot of volume, had a big hit to it. But Brett absolutely got smoked during this downturn, down to 332 million market cap. We're calling for Brett to be the first $1 billion meme coin on base. It very well still may be the first $1 billion meme coin on base, but boy, did it ever fall. This thing was up to about 800 million. That's right around 500 million coming out of this token. A lot of FUD going on around Brett right now too. A lot of drama. I don't get involved with all the drama that's going around with Brett, but there's a lot of drama going around Brett about who owns what, who was airdropped when, how much, who called it, who didn't call it, who's dunking on who, all that stuff, man. Let it all shake out. But right now, if you were ever going to get in Brett and you thought you missed it, right now it's probably about as good a time as you could possibly get in. You look at these people that were buying up here. Um, you look at these people that were even buying here on this consolidation right here, waiting for that next run up. Man, they got smoked. They got smoked. Uh, so this, if you were looking to get in Brett, probably a good opportunity to get in Brett. Uno Dex. We look at Uno Dex. Uno Dex coming out with a new UI at some point. They're suffering right now. Because they're waiting for that new UI to come out. They're waiting for the new developments, but price point's definitely suffering right now because everybody's waiting on that new UI. And when they do come out with the new UI and it's up and running, Base is going to be the next blockchain on the DEX, which is pretty exciting. That Base is going to be the next one on on there because Base is probably the hottest blockchain right now. You see Pepe losing. I see Pepe losing 2-0, Selma. 2-0. I think Pepe's gonna lose 2-0 in the bull market. It's gonna lose 2. You're gonna see it 100x. Maddie, good morning. Good morning. You got to remember, like, here's the thing with Pepe, Bonk, and why I'm big on them. And if you guys hear me on my videos, I talk about it all the time, right? Pepe, Bonk, even Dog with a Hat to some level, they have put themselves in a position where they are in front of everybody, right? Like, when it doesn't matter what exchange you go to, doesn't matter whether it's a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, even in the EU nations, Bonk and Dog with Hat, they're available on Robinhood, right? Which probably will soon to be rolled out in the United States, right? Pepe's available on Coinbase through futures trading. So they're available on every single exchange you could possibly be available on. And the new people coming into crypto during this bull market, and even some of the older people coming back in that are going to trade, they're going to come back in and they're going to be looking for the hottest meme coins out there because of the Shiba Inu run and blah, 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 all that stuff, all that hype that people give you, right? And it's going to be Pepe, Bonk, and like I said, Dog with Hat to a certain extent, not as large, but because they're in front of everybody and they're tradable everywhere, they're going to get that volume. They're going to get the volume. They're going to get the new people. They're going to get the people coming back because that's that new shiny object on that exchange that's doing all of that volume, right? So people are going to chase that. And you're going to see like these tier 1 exchanges when it comes to trading volume on Pepe, Bonk, even Floki to some extent. You're going to see the volume on them really drive the price of the token, right? Because there's going to be the DEX, the volume that people trade on a decentralized part of them tokens are going to be minuscule compared to what comes off of them exchanges. Good morning, Maddie. How are you? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think Pepe's going to lose 2-0 without a doubt. Nothing's a guarantee in crypto, but I think that's a pretty close. I think that's a pretty close given, especially with the market conditions. When we're talking 10 trillion, 10 trillion market cap, I mean, people are going to be flooding money in, and let's be honest, the money that's going to flood into the market's not going to come to the decentralized world right at first, right off the bat. It's going to come to the centralized exchanges. A lot of people try to fill you. A lot of people try to fill you guys with that bull crap that all this money's coming to the decentralized world. So buy these decentralized, buy all of these decentralized projects, do this, do that. It's a $10 trillion market cap that's coming in, and what's going to happen. When this 10 trillion comes in, all of these low market cap decentralized gems are going to take off. That's just not the case. It's not true. It's just not true. Most of the money's coming through centralized exchanges. Will it pump Ethereum's price? Yes. So in turn, that'll pump a lot of the projects that are underneath the Ethereum market. Will people come in through the centralized exchange and then realize about decentralization and start to move over to decentralization? Yes, that will happen. But the majority of the market is going to stay in that centralized world. It's just how it works. It's not going to change this time. It might be a little worse this time. It's not going to change this time. People keep rugging people out here. Nobody's going to be in the decentralized world. I tell you that. All of these rugs that happen every single day, and they're just starting to mount up and build up and build up and build up and build up. Man, people are done, man. People are done with that crap, man. They are done. What's up, Big Watch Dude? Big Watch Dude sent me 2 NFTs the other day. I had to check and make sure that they were real. But yo, my man got 2 nice NFTs he sent me, man. So what's up, Big Watch Dude? What's up? But yeah, I mean, I'm all about decentralization too, but I'm a realist as well. And don't feed that bull crap about everything's decentralized is the way to go. But no. Get your token on exchanges. Get your token on exchanges. Because that's where the big money is, right? That's like saying that the crypto market is gonna get more money in it than the stock market. I mean, when somebody says that to you, you got to look at them and go, yeah, you don't know the difference between $1 and 50 cents. I mean, you gotta know what you're talking about, before you can talk. Yeah, decentralization is cool, and we're gonna make a crap ton of money over here in some of these low market cap plays and all that stuff. It's gonna happen. Gonna make a lot of money over here. When you talk about real money, you talk about real dollars. It's not in the decentralized world yet. Drip got these solar NFTs for yeah. Thanks though, Big Watch Dude, man. I appreciate it, man. They were nice ones, man. I appreciate it. I had to double check with you after I got my wallet wiped out. I was like, yo, I sent him a picture. I was like, these ones? Before I click on it, these ones? These ones right here. They'll be wiping me out again, man. But Jasmine sitting at 1 cent 695. Not doing too bad. In this market right now, not doing too bad. I told you guys I have buy level set at 1.7, a buy level set at 1.5. And my buy level was filled on both of them. And then I turned around and hit a buy level. I put another buy level in at like 1 cent 02 for a further drop, which didn't get filled. Which I'm happy it didn't get filled, because that means that the market started to recover. So I did it again. I'll do it again on the way up. My buy level hit the 1.5. I put another buy level in at 1.5. It hit that. I'll put another buy level in at 1.7. We'll get that. We'll get that one filled probably today in the high 1.7s, and we'll keep rolling on Jasmine. Not really thrilled with Jasmine right now though, because they should have had that lockup done and out already. So I'm not really thrilled with the communication that's going on in Jasmine right now. I love the project. Not really happy with the communication that's going on with that team right now. But I do understand, the language barrier. I do understand the market conditions. But still, a promise is a promise, and you gotta fulfill your promise. And so yeah, I'm not really happy with them right now. But long term, the developers of this project, they push Sony to its limits and they push Panasonic to its limits. So why won't they push Jasmine to their limits as well? So, but yo, they got to communicate. You know, they keep doing stuff like this. People are gonna start selling their bags. So uh, yeah, I know that. But the community, Big Watch, I know that. But the communication is what I'm talking about. The communication about that, right? You know, wasn't good. Wasn't good. So yeah, so the communication is what I'm talking about, Big Watch. Like they had us all in limbo, man, all the way up to the last minute, and there really wasn't that good of communication. But they gotta, they'll do better. They'll do better with that, I think. But my investment with Jasmine is in the team. They ran Sony, they and Panasonic up to their levels, and when you got leaders like that, you know, when you have leaders like that and they're actually behind a crypto, you got to let things play themselves out, man. They come out with a wallet where it looks like you can start creating your identity, your IDs, and building, core network of people off of that. Can't use it here in the United States yet, but you know. Big Watch, you crazy, man. You crazy, Big Watch. Augie. Oh man, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. The Roni sitting at 4.3, man. It's just hovering around this 43-45 cent range right now. It's just hovering there. They came out with their profit sharing. He's lucky. Oh yeah, he's real lucky. He's real lucky. But they came out with their profit sharing model here the other day. They released what that's going to look like in an expo. So, hopefully people look at that and start to learn how to get some passive income, and you'll see a run on that. But they came out with that. You really didn't see a run up, which surprised me a little bit. But again, they're not ready to roll out their utility yet. But when they do, marketing is going to be key for them. Marketing is going to be key for them. Dirty Grok. This is one that I like. I like this low market cap gem. When it launched, man, it tanked, and unfortunately, you buy this tank and then you're just kind of like riding it here. You know what I mean? You're kind of like just hanging out. You buy in, you're just kind of hanging out after that tank, and you're just waiting for that next move to the upside. I mean, they got a Telegram bot that's kind of not kind of it's a smart aleck bot that gives you smart aleck replies for anything that you type into it. So I do like this project over there on base for the recovery because I see the stability. They're hanging on to their holders. The market cap's holding strong. And so the holders and market cap are holding pretty strong there. So I do like this low cap project over here because of that. You don't see a big flood. You don't see a big massive outtake in people selling off. So I like that. That tells me that they got a solid floor. So I do like this project over here on the base chain for a low cap gem. And we'll see what happens with it, right? As it starts to move itself forward. We'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. But I like the project. Oh my God, I just like completely lost all of the whole StreamYard just went down. So it went down, just completely went down. So we back though. We back. Ern, good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you? How are you, Michael? I hope everything is good. Uh hope you are doing well. Hope your project's doing well in this market too. I think you got I think you got rugged. I did. The whole screen just went completely blank, and StreamYard was just like, yo, you want to restart? I'm like, well, yeah, I ain't got no choice now. But yeah, but yeah, I like Dirty Grok in where it is and where it's headed. The floor looks like it's set there. Let's see what else do we got going on before we get out of here in this morning. Um, Told you guys that I was gonna put together a video about tokenized asset organization. Alliance Block is one of these projects that I'm high on for that. You guys know that we've been talking about this project since about 7 cents, sitting at 12 cents right now. That's one of the ones that I think they're leading the way in real world asset tokenization. But I still am working on that video. Like I said, YouTube gave me a bunch of problems yesterday with loading up my videos, so are a little behind. It literally, I put a bonk video out yesterday. It took them 3 hours to upload that. So I don't know if YouTube got extremely busy. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on, but man, it was crazy over there. So before we get out of here, and I got to go do payroll, go ahead and take another look at the market and see where we're at. We're at $2.21 trillion, up $1 billion from when we started streaming. So we're pumping the market, baby. We pumping the market. Pumping the market to another billion. So Bitcoin right now sitting at 59,200 and $265, let's call it, up about 0.5% on the hour. Ethereum's hanging in there, man. Like I'm not going to be mad if Bitcoin and Ethereum stay right where they are for a little while. I'm really not. I think that this is healthy. This pullback right here is healthy for the market. You know, I would like to see them stay there. I wouldn't be upset if Bitcoin and Ethereum stayed here probably all weekend, really. And it's not a selfish thing to where I want them to stay there just so that we can load up our bags. Obviously, that's a byproduct of what's going on. But I really do believe that this is healthy for the market. You know, this market has been on a really good run up, you know, up until this point. So it's let the market breathe, right? Let the market breathe before we take that next big run up. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Solana, you know, even Solana sitting at 136, I'm okay. I'm okay with letting that sit there for a little while, right? I mean, we're up 200 and something dollars. Solana absolutely moved, right? So I'm good with that. Like XRP though, yeah, XRP. Anytime XRP right now is above 50 cents, XRP is doing well, right? So as long as it can hold this 50-cent level, it's doing well. So you know, XRP is fine. XRP is just fine. And it's actually a good level to get in if you're not already in. Cardano, like I told you guys, I'm waiting for the bottom to come in Cardano, and I'll probably load up. I'll load up on Cardano. When they flip the switch on this blockchain, when they finally get off their butts and flip it, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, but it's a slow mover. Cardano's a slow mover. It's like watching paint dry on a wall, but you know it'll be big. $7 polka dot. Still, you know, like I said, the market's gonna do what the market's gonna do, and I would love a sideways action for a little while. Hey DG, where do you see this Ethereum low? ETH low. If everything goes the way that it's supposed to, and that's a big if everything goes the way that it's supposed to, Ethereum's probably not going to go below 27, and that's with some negative news too. Whereas Doc, yeah, you know, I mean, you guys know Doc's a professor, right? So You know, I'm pretty sure he's got some stuff to take care of when it comes to semester end stuff and grading papers and doing all that stuff that he's got to do, and taking care of that, at the end of the semesters and things like that. So I'm pretty sure he's just busy. Um, you know, Pretty sure he's just busy taking care of a lot of that type of stuff. Work, semester end stuff, grading papers, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I don't know, Big Watch, 27 maybe on a bad day, 27 on a bad day. That's if everything stays the way that it is. There's no real big negative news. Um, any big negative news can probably bring it down to 25. So, but the SEC is coming after Ethereum right now as well. So, no GG. The lawsuit. I don't think it'll go anywhere. I don't think it'll go anywhere. I don't think that they want to sue Ethereum. The SEC. I don't think so. That story was like a year old. It just happened to come out during the bull during when we were going to go up, right? And BlackRock wants Ethereum to succeed as well. So doesn't Fidelity. So doesn't a lot of these large banking institutions. They're in bed with Ethereum. And I just I just when you look at it, it just doesn't make sense. If it doesn't make sense for them guys to it doesn't make sense for them guys to run Ethereum through a long court case like they did XRP. Ethereum will probably pretty much hand it to them at that point. But I think the more negativity they can put around that, the more negativity they can put on Ethereum, I think they will. What time is it for you? For you there? It's 7. I start at 7 a.m. So it's about 8 for me. Seiko's got about 5. I think Selmo's at 8 a.m. as well. So, like everybody is kind of rolling, man. So, but yeah, I think I don't think it's really going to affect it too much. Big Watch. I think it's all talk right now, and I just don't think that the big institutions are going to allow the SEC to sue Ethereum. They got way too much money invested in this thing. They got way, way, way too much money invested in this thing. To see that happen, and the more and more as the days go on, you hear about it, but then you don't hear about it anymore, right? You see, nobody's really talking a lot about it anymore. So, and the SEC doesn't want to go through another case like XRP where they just come out looking like dummies. Like they just come out looking like straight dummies. But I will tell you this: Ethereum didn't do itself any favors when it went to proof of stake. It should have stayed proof of work. When it went because the Hinman emails when they came out were talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum, but at that time, Ethereum was proof of work, right? Bitcoin's proof of work, which I think put them two in the same category. When they went to proof of stake, somebody could argue, I'm not a lawyer, but somebody could argue that them emails no longer are valid because you changed your business model on how you do business. So somebody, everybody's riding on them Hinman emails saying, well, the SEC already said that Ethereum was a commodity because of the Hinman emails, and but that's true in that giving state at the moment in which that was happening. But when you went to proof of stake, you change the conversation. If the SEC hits it on, if they can find any legs on that side of the argument, I think Ethereum might be in trouble a little bit. They're going to have a harder time explaining how the Hinman emails prior conversations, things like that from the SEC are valid in this case if they get dragged into court. So that's something to pay attention to, right? Like literally, that's something to pay attention to, because if there's an argument to be made there against Ethereum, for that, there's definitely an argument. I'm not saying it's a valid argument, but I'm just saying there's an argument to be made about that. MetaMask, on the other hand, MetaMask is in a world of crap. MetaMask has done everything wrong that you could possibly do wrong when it comes to a decentralized wallet. MetaMask gonna end up paying. Gonna wait on the bro. Yeah, but MetaMask gonna end up paying, right? MetaMask is in trouble. When they put that onboard and offboard ramp in there, and then when they put their little centralized swap in there, they made themselves a centralized exchange. Call it what you want. That's what they did. And the more and more I look at that MetaMask case, the more and more I think there's a good chance that MetaMask could lose that case. A really good chance. And if they lose it, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't think that MetaMask is gonna register as a centralized exchange. I don't even know if they have enough financial backing to stay regulatory compliant with some of the governments on a centralized exchange. So that one's going to get interesting. But I think MetaMask, there's a chance that they may lose that case. So something I'm paying a lot of attention to, because a lot of these wallets, they're coming out and they're saying, we're going to give you an onboard and an offboard ramp. We're going to have centralized exchanges. We're going to have all this stuff. It's you need to be careful when you start rolling that stuff out. Easy 100K. Easy 100K followers. Just talk about money. Money cars. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so all right, guys, with that, I got to get out of here. I got to get some payroll done. A little bit over my time. Great Friday, man. Great hanging out with you guys. The family is all in the building. Thanks to Ern and Maddie and everybody else for stopping by this morning. My man Selmo, my man Seiko, my man Big Watch, my man Elmo, my man Junior, my man Mr. P. Everybody that's watching on X, go ahead and hit that little heart button down there and give us a share as well. I can see that there's 52 people watching right now. And if you're watching on YouTube, guys, go ahead and give this thing a like and give it a share. If you like what you hear, go ahead and drop a sub as well. Appreciate it. Helps the channel out, puts us up in the old algorithm. So we appreciate that. Bring this to you Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning. But yeah, so I don't care if you stay in the background, you don't comment, doesn't bother me at all. But at least show the channel some love and drop a like on whatever platform you're watching it on. So appreciate that. But yo, everybody, Friday's Good Friday, man. I think the market's gonna stay sideways today and probably all weekend long, which, like I said earlier, it's actually a good thing. Let the market breathe a little bit. We went on a nice run, a nice healthy pullback, a nice little correction yesterday. So just let the market breathe just a little bit before that next run up, man. So we like that. But yeah, no, I am on TikTok, Seiko. If that's what you're asking, I'm on TikTok as well. I'm not live streaming on TikTok, but I have over 1,000 followers on TikTok already, so I can live stream over there anytime I want. So, but yeah, so definitely, guys, I think the market needs to breathe a little bit. and let it breathe this weekend. Enjoy the down, enjoy the sideways action, because because it's a great opportunity to fill your bags. It's a great opportunity to get into projects. It's a great opportunity to DCA your way down in a project. You guys know I love DCA, and right, DCA your way down, DCA some more, right? Because if you're always just trying to time the bottom, you're probably going to lose. So just DCA. It's the easiest way, safest way. So, great opportunity for that as well. But if you believe in crypto long term, you're walking into a clearance sale over the past week, and you should be happy about your clearance sale. And I'm happy about it. And like I said, we talked about earlier about the things that I'm buying. So with that, you guys have a great day, great morning, great Friday, and we'll get at you guys on Monday. You guys know me, I may do a pop-up stream on the weekend. But other than that, we'll see you guys on Monday. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Be smart out there. Protect your investments. Protect your wallets. Protect yourself in this cryptocurrency world. There are scammers out here all over the place that want to take your money, and there is devs out here who want to pull liquidity out from underneath you. Be careful. Be safe. Be smart. You guys know what you're doing, and make sure that at the end of the day, if it's not about dollars, it doesn't make sense. So make sure it's about your dollars. Make sure it's about your pockets, and don't hold the bag. Don't get caught holding the bag. So with that, guys, we're out. Have a good one.